Hello, good morning everyone. Just here to talk to you today about the DNA and ancestral clearing, which is coming up on the 4th of May. I'm drawing the winners right now of the competition, and 3 lucky winners will be drawn today. The tickets are normally $175, so they get those for free, which is very exciting. I just want to talk to the actual event quickly, and then we'll draw the winners at the end. I normally have my little assistant kitten here to do this, but it's a little bit tricky because she wants to play with it the whole time. I can't guarantee that she'll come in on cue, even though she literally just jumped the thing and was like, I'm ready. So funny. Anyway, I just want to talk to you about how messy life is, right? Life is extremely messy, and it's very messy right now. And the whole thing that we strive to do as human beings is trying to control that mess. And the other thing is we're expected to deal with it with, gracefully, and not get angry and not confront and not speak our minds and not stand up for ourselves and all of that stuff. So when we don't do any of that stuff, when we try and control everything and we try and act gracefully because we're worried about what people will say or think or do, we suppress everything. We suppress the pain, we suppress the grief. And then that turns into, massive amounts of dis-ease in the body. Everyone's getting sick. The stimulation that we have in our lives right now, the overstimulation, I should say, in terms of overwhelm, the amount of emails that come in from multiple accounts on email, then we've got the messenger, and then we've got WhatsApp, and then we've got text message, and we've got all of these things coming at us all the time. If you run your own business, you know what it's like. It's social media, it's this platform, that platform, answering questions, answering comments, engagement, marketing, answering private messages. It's a constant battle at the moment where we're being forced to actually change the way we do things, because we can't keep going this way. We can't keep going this overstimulated. It doesn't work. So life is messy. We can't handle things gracefully all the time, and so we shouldn't. And I don't know about you, but my last few months has been like a fucking roller coaster from hell. And it's all meant to be, because on the border of chaos, as we know, is growth. And without that chaos and, that stirring up of things, it all started for me in December. And then New Year's Eve, I did a past life healing on myself. And I was shown a dragon, a big, massive dragon that I couldn't even, it was right above me and I couldn't take it all in. And he told me off. He was meant to be my spirit animal, but he told me off and said, you have to apply yourself and you have to stop helping people. And my whole life changed from that moment on, because I felt like I didn't have enough resources. I couldn't do things on my own, that I didn't have enough support, and that journey has unfolded over the last couple of months for me. So life is messy. There's energy changes, there's frequency changes of the earth, there's planetary changes, there's, body changes. My body's doing things, my health is doing things, depending on your age, going through the change of life. Well, on the other end of it now, but, I'm hitting 50 this year in a couple of months. So, there's been a lot of shedding of the old for me. Shedding of friends, very close friends. And knowing that that is meant to be, and I have to walk away from that. Shedding of the attachments to outcomes, basically, and unequal relationships, unequal collaborations, releasing obligations. Basically, I've been prostituting myself out for pennies to people, to friends, family, clients. Literally not valuing myself enough, thinking I was, and then you get the next level of the lesson, you're like, okay. Right? So that's what it's all been about for me. That and the reason why I'm bringing that up is because this process is messy. This DNA and ancestral clearing, all my courses are messy. And that's good. It's good. We want people to cry. We want people to lose their shit. We want people to lose control. And I don't want to scare people when I say that, but it's, if you want to deal with your shit, you come to one of my events. because it's not just talk therapy, it's not just meditation, it's not like fill the form in and write down what you feel, and it's none of that, right? It's magical exorcisms, and that's what this is. This process is messy, right? And you know, if you're hanging on for dear life in the event, which we see all the time, people refusing to cry. It's like, I'm not going deep enough. They're just surface level, right? And I'll go through the process in a second. If they haven't let go, they will towards the end. With the breath work, make sure that you release. Your body somatically will release. You have no choice, basically. So it's really cool though. You're in safe hands. So the Sacred Ancestral Clearing and DNA process is on the 4th of May. It's a 6-hour healing event, and I'm going to go through quickly the process. So you come in, there's an introduction to the process. We talk about the subconscious mind and the conscious mind in terms of where things get stuck. There's a video you watch before you come along that explains the whole process, so we don't have to go through that on the day. You get a one-on-one kinesiology balance by me and any crew that are there that are kinesiologists. There's a grounding and clearing process. We then do a Starlight Temple meditation. We work with the Andromedans to come in and support us there. We do a massive pour out, and we use green pens because green is dissolving. The pour out is nearly an hour of just releasing all the stuff that no longer serves you, the limiting beliefs, the addictions, the sabotages, the programs, the stuff from childhood, the events that have happened, the stuff in the bloodlines, the stuff in the ancestral stuff, burnt at the stake, you know, war. We release all of that stuff, and I guide you through that. That's the big purge out. And then you know, there's a channeled message that always comes through as well for that group. Of get off your ass and you know, do this work, do this stuff. It's important for your bloodlines, for your children. Right, so that comes through. Then we do a fire burning ceremony. So we burn all the stuff that you're purging. We have a break for morning tea because it's really important that we gather our selves. It can be pretty full on. And then we learn about a few things about what we're about to remove through the removal process. So I'll talk about nadis and chakras and, you know, what shove-ins and Dark Lord energies are, basically. Then we do the removal process. So that's done by me, and you're all in a circle and we do this process. It's amazing. And then you get to install the light codes. Light codes are otherwise known in the scientific field as the junk DNA, right? So you've got light codes that get activated. When I talk light language, that activates light codes. People often cry when I start speaking light language. There's a lot of weird stuff that can happen from activating light codes. So you guys are installing those light codes back at conception. Then you go through the higher self learnings, like what is the higher self learning on this day and what's happening for that. You get an ancestral gift from your ancestors, and then we do a share. And you don't have to share, but a lot of people like to share, you know, what's happened for them throughout the day. You know, we want to know what everyone got as a gift, because there's some really, really cool stuff that comes through there, because that gift often shows up almost straight away, if not a couple of years down the track. It's 11/11, by the way. And then we go through the convincer and action plan and what happens after the event. And then I support people for 30 days afterwards in the group chat. But then we do the breathwork session, and this is different to, you may have seen other people running this process, and this is something I do that I believe no one else does, and it's the breathwork session specifically designed for the DNA and ancestral clearing. And that's when Kundalini gets activated. Everyone moves and shakes and cries and convulses and screams and all of that stuff through the breath work, which is really amazing. And then, you know, we quieten everything down, we disconnect the energy, and then we do a closing prayer for everyone. It's like a circle to close off, and then everyone hugs it out, right? So it's amazing, and I feed you as well. So normally it's $350 to do that process with me one-on-one. It doesn't take 6 hours, but because all the ceremonial stuff isn't there, but it's normally $350. The tickets are $175, and the group healings are a lot bigger. I actually don't do this. I kind of guide people to come to the events rather than doing it one-on-one, because the outcomes are a lot bigger, because it's an accountability thing for everyone that's there. And teens can come if they're over 15 for $79. I always offer a really cheap price for teens because the sooner they do this work, the better. They have to be over 15. And then what else do I need to tell you? Oh, if you bring a friend, you save $50. So there's that deal as well. It's in Mordialloc. It's on the 4th of May at 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. The repeaters can do it for $145. I do have payment plans, so get in touch with me. And there is a special offer for everyone that entered the competition today. So look out for that in your inbox. And without further ado, I'm going to draw the winners. So we got 3 people winning today. Oh, shit, hang on. Just check I haven't dropped any. No, okay, all right. So I'm just going to close my eyes and dip into this group here. And the first winner is Katie Lindsay. Congratulations, Katie. Woohoo! That's probably backwards for you guys, but that's okay. And I'm going to shuffle them around again. I'm going to dip in. A few people actually entered like 3 or 4 times, which is amazing. And it increases your chances of winning. Christine Bontemps, you have won a ticket to come to the DNA healing. And the last winner is, drum roll, Heidi Lockhart. You have won the 3rd ticket. So congratulations, Heidi, Katie, and Christine. You have won your ticket to the DNA healing on the 4th of May. I'm going to put the event link in the comments under this live so that you can check it out for yourself. And if you want to come along and you want to bring a friend, you save $50. It's really, really good deal. And I'll be in touch with all the other people that didn't win and offer them something special. So I do that with all my competitions. Now, just quickly, upcoming, if you can't make it to this event, there's a very similar style event, which is on the 15th of June. It's the Inner Child Healing, obviously doing different topics, but you know, you get to do the breath work. There's workshopping, there's kinesiology healing. We look at the root chakra and the sacral chakra. There is an essential oil protocol that we do there. So again, that's a 6-hour day. That's coming up on the 15th of June. The next kinesiology course is in July 5th and 6th, and we're going to the Sunshine Coast. It's very, very exciting. So if you want to come along and you're up there, or you want to come with us, let us know. And I have payment plans for that as well. And the final thing I want to tell you about quickly is the Holistic Healing Summit, which I'm doing with Van Seng. It's an amazing 2-day event. And we've got experts and speakers and goodie bags and market stalls and demonstrations. We've got healings, group healings. We've got breath work sessions. I'm doing a talk. The theme is stress and depletion. And we've got people talking about adrenal fatigue, burnout, you know, from all the different modalities. It's just going to be amazing. We had our first meeting the other night with everyone. I got to meet everyone, and it's just the energy around this and the expertise is next level. And so I'm going to be speaking on porn addiction and how that depletes the body and sexual health. Which will be interesting because, you know, we expect the majority of people to come along would be women, but we really want men to come, and I'm going to email my list to try and get some guys there as well. And I'm going to do a demonstration on Kundalini activation and show you how that kind of, we can incorporate that into the treatment. So I'm speaking about that, and then at the end of day 1, I am doing an Egyptian meditation for everyone. You're going into a pyramid meditation that I've written, and then I'm going to do a group stabilization on the entire group. We're expecting about 100 people. If you think about Mind, Body, Spirit Festival, it's kind of like that, but not really expensive and not, you know, and once you enter the doors, then you get everything. You don't then have to pay extra for healings and bits and pieces. There will be market stalls. It'll all be in the theme of stress and depletion, with products, wellness products, things you take, things you put on your body, tools, all of that stuff. And it's on August 23rd and 24th. On day 2, I will be doing the breathwork session at the end of the day, and I've written something. Right, so I'm doing a breathwork session at the end of day 2, and it's called Let the Light In, and it's all about stress, overwhelm, burnout, being overstimulated, desensitized. We're all in overwhelm. We're all in fight or flight. We have been, if not before, 5 years ago, then I'm not going to mention the name of what happened. I shall not name it. Then you get to, you know, everyone's experiencing, you know, PTSD, trauma, holding emotions. Like I said at the start of this live, things are messy and life is messy. And if you think you can control everything, then forget about it. So come along to this event on the 4th of May. Come along to my Inner Child Healing as well. Come along to the 2-day summit in August. It's life-changing stuff that we're doing. Van and I are very gifted healers. We're very knowledgeable, and the people that are going to be speaking at this thing are as well. And we are delivering healing to you on a platter. And yeah, and you save money. There's an early bird special. You save $100 if you book now. There's limited tickets for that. So come along to that as well. I'll pop some of the links in the comments, but we'll, actually you can go onto my page for that, but I'll pop the DNA healing link in the comments. And yeah, just hopefully we'll see you there. Congratulations on the winners, just announcing them again: Christine Bontemps, Katie Lindsay, and Heidi Lockhart. Congratulations! So I'll be in touch with all of you to let you know the next steps. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. I've got a shiatsu massage with Susie Partridge coming up in 10 minutes, and I'm very, very excited because this is the shit. She's amazing. This stuff is integrating. I'm waking up in the middle of the night like this, right? My body's vibrating. I've got a high level anxiety, like energetic anxiety in my body. I'm managing 4 events at once, plus clients and life. And so there's a lot going on for me, and my body's like, what is going on? So this treatment is just, whew, it just kind of clicks everything into place. It's amazing. Anyway, I've got to go. You have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.